Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you from Tutorial Land with Tutorial Love. Guys, today we are going to be doing observer block creation. This observer block tree farm, look what it does, and it takes this down to easy peasy lemon squeezy. Remember the olden days? All of these comparators and repeaters and all kinds of stuff. Now, guess what? Easy peasy, ready to squeezy. I just made that up right now. Sorry, my bad. And yeah, so you are going to need bone meal as usual, but you can get that pretty easy. And if you didn't want to have bone meal, I mean, you don't have a farm, you just make it like this, but it only works, it's going to be loud, get ready. And you just sit here and hold down your trigger. Again, if you want to AFK, you can use an elastic band or lean your trigger on the floor. Long story short, if you really want to do it, make sure you leave your wire plugged into your console, because your controller has like a power save auto function. And yeah, you can see how easy this is. You do get a little bit, the leaves are going to trap me in, but it's easy, guys. I like it. It's super easy and it's awesome. Very small, very compact. This thing can get you so much wood. Very simple. Oak trees is the key to success on this one. And yeah, you can't really complain, guys. It's very simple. There's a few ingredients in here. I mean, you could just make this without this spread right here and just do one row. But I figure if you're going to be making a tree farm, you could come up with, you know, 40 pistons. It's 40 extra pistons. So if you just come up with 40 pistons, 20 repeaters, and, you know, 20 dust, you're pretty much ready to go. It's as easy as it gets. So for this one here, guys, let's go for 391 likes. If you are one of the first 391 people to like this video, let me know in the comments below, and you could be down like Aaron. Aaron was 14th. Hype, hype, hype. That's notification squad for sure. And yeah, no time. Subscribe. Ghost, Christian, Noah, and Riley. So I'm going to tell you guys what you need for this bad boy, and you guys can be set up for success. I think what we're going to do is grab you one lever. Nope, that's the wrong tutorial list. So it's 44 pistons is the hard part. 3 observer blocks, 1 pressure plate, 1 hopper, 1 chest, 4 redstone torches, 38 redstone. It's about a half stack of dust. I'm going to put a half stack, but bring a few extra, and 21 repeaters. So what we're going to have here is pretty much, we're going to get this guy ready to go. So let's go with right here. This guy here is going to be where you place, oh, let me tell you what it is. 3 wide, 4 long, and 2 deep. So this is going to be your pressure plate right here. This pressure plate is going to go into a dirt. I'm just going to go through. We're going to have to grab a few items. It's going to go into a dirt. So now we want to feel good about it, right? That's pretty much our goal, is to feel good about it. As you can see here, it's actually a very simple circuit. See, don't do that, Skippy. What are you doing, son? Once we do this, let's go down here. We're going to go ahead. Whoa, I just tripped out here. Grab your redstone torch right here. Redstone dust right here into a block right here with a redstone dust here, or not a redstone dust, a torch there and there. Once we've done this, we should be feeling good. You're going to want a solid block here, here, and here, as well as right here. Once we've done this, throw your redstone dust right here, grab your dispenser right here. So as you can see, the one thing you're going to have right now is there's no bone meal in there, but we could go grab our bone meal right now, why not, and put it here. So once there's bone meal in here, this is gonna go. It's working good. No, so we'll just get rid of this for now, because it's just gonna get in our way. I thought about it while we were doing it, but again, it's gonna be a pretty fast tutorial, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Let's just get this leaves out of our way. So now that we've done this, what we're going to want to do is make our little tower thing that's going to bud, kind of. I guess budding is a good word for it. And push it. So let's go ahead and grab 4 regular pistons. 2, 3, 4. Looks good. Grab yourself your observer block now, because you're going to need it. And let's put our observer block facing right here. We're actually going to turn it around. If you take a look at this one, you'll see a good example is we want to make sure that the arrow, you can't see the arrow, don't worry, it's the right way. Actually, let's ensure We want to have that little hole facing backwards, so this is the right way. Then we're going to have to make a few little quick adjustments. What we want is our arrows pointing down, and we're going to want it to be on the bottom one, and we're going to want it to be on the second top one. So come under here, arrow pointing down, go down here, arrow pointing down, one more, right there. Once we've done this, go ahead and throw redstone dust on top of this guy, on top of this guy, and a block right there. In addition to that, what we're going to want is a block here and a block up to keep the tree from getting out of control. So as it stands right now, we're pretty straightforward here. Let's go ahead and, I shouldn't have done the tree, but hey, you know, whatevs. So let's go make a tree right now and make sure it works good. So as you can see, sometimes trees take long every time I'm doing a video, and you can see it works. So mission accomplished. We'll let this tree, let's let this tree grow out of the way actually until we can get out of here. Like 5-minute tutorial so far. I didn't put enough bone meal in. Either way, we'll leave the tree out. So we could go ahead and close this area up actually. Not with dispensers, but with these guys. Once these guys are done, let's close these in. Close these in. We're looking good. So now what we want to do is grab our pistons, and what we're going to do is bring it out to this one right here, and we're going to bring it out one away. So go like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and we're going to do 4 rows of that. So far so good. Ba-ba. Okay, so now what we want to do is ensure that when it gets to this end here, we want to put a hole in the ground. We're going to put a redstone torch right here. So when this block comes up, it's going to hit this block. It's going to make the dust, as you can see, dust repeater. Pretty easy. So it's going to make this dust go good. It's going to grab this redstone repeater and come back. So what we really want to do here is make sure that we put a redstone repeater on all these bottom ones. Once we've done this, make sure you put a row of blocks right here with redstone repeaters on all of them. And then what we're going to do as well is put a row of blocks up here. And these guys are going to have redstone dust on it. Again, very simple. You know, it might be a lot of pistons, but it's actually not that bad. Let's go ahead and back up another row on this guy here. Go down here. Just throw your redstone dust all the way down. And we're going to want redstone dust all the way down this guy. Again, very simple, very easy. So now all we have to do is take our signal up. So first of all, we want the signal to go over there. Then we want to ensure that the signal goes up here. Looks good, signal goes up, and then once we're up here, it's actually very straightforward. We're just going to put a block right here. Don't cut it off though. And there. And guess what? You can tell if it works right now just by simply putting a block right here. And as you can see, all 4 rows fire, and this will continue your deal. So there you go, guys. It's all done. We just did a AFK tree farm in 8 minutes, guys. Come on. Money in the bank. Money in the bank. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, you'll definitely get enough. Actually, you know what we didn't do? We didn't add our little... You're going to need a bone meal holder, because this thing eats bone meal like it's Christmas time. So let's just go over here, crouch down right there, hop her in, chest right here, and you can just go ahead and throw this bone meal in there if you want. Grab your sticks, your trees, and you're good to go. Hold your controller down, like I said, the left trigger. Use an elastic. I put mine on the floor, and remember, if you really want to... I'm telling you, every time I do a tutorial is when trees take like a million years. You gotta find the sweet spot sometimes. Sometimes it's gonna be a little, there's spots that don't work as good. But yeah, pretty good, pretty easy. Just hold your thing down. Make sure you wire it in into the console if you want it to keep going. And yeah, good to go. Merry Christmas. And yeah, I'm gonna just get out of here because you probably don't want to watch this anymore. And there you go, guys. Merry Christmas, and look how many there is. You will get a ton of trees from this as well, guys, to keep feeding the cycle. And then, yeah, you're good to go, because as soon as you put a block here, I guess not that block, you're going to need a solid block, but once you put a solid, once this row gets here, bang, it pushes them all out, and you keep going. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to smash the like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for some more cool tutorials, let's plays, and redstone love. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.